Hello everyone and welcome to Now or Never SEO. My name is Brad Paluszak and this video is the first one in the series Non-Trivial and Trivial SEO tutorials. I created this series to share my knowledge and experience working for many SEO agencies. In this video you'll learn how to quickly create keyword map and keyword cannibalization report using Ahrefs. You might wonder why I decided to cover this topic if on Ahrefs blog you can already find a great post by Joshua Hardwick which shows you how to get the keyword cannibalization data using a very handy tool Josh has created. Well, I wanted to show you another way to achieve that while you can actually create two reports at the same time: keyword map and keyword cannibalization. To follow this tutorial you require an Ahrefs account and basic Excel knowledge. For this exercise I will be using Pancreatic Cancer UK website. And because cancer research is a cause very close to my heart, I actually encourage you to make a donation. For both of the reports we will need the same data. So to get it, go to Site Explorer in Ahrefs and paste your URL. Now once the data is loaded, you will see a well-known dashboard. We don't need any link data, so we'll go straight into organic keywords up here. Once the organic keywords report is loaded, you can see all the keywords this site is ranking for in different countries. So in this case I'll go to UK because that's the data I'm interested in. Now I'm going to export the data. To do that, click the Export button. Please remember to always select the full export, otherwise you will only be limited to 1000 rows, which means 1000 keywords. Sometimes the reports can actually take a little while to export. In our case we're quite lucky because it's already done. Now I just need to save it. At this moment I can go to Google Drive and drag and drop my file to upload it. Because Ahrefs exports the data in CSV format, we're going to have to convert it to something that Google Drive and Google can actually understand. To do that, right-click on the file, select Open With, and Google Sheets. Now, the conversion process might take a while, especially in the cases where your websites are already ranking for thousands or even hundreds of thousands of keywords, or the websites are really big. I would strongly encourage you to actually work on your local computer and use a local version of Excel or LibreOffice application. Once the file is ready, let's rename it. I'm going to call mine Keyword Map and Cannibalization Report. Now, down the bottom, let's rename the first tab. It will be my raw data. The spreadsheet is now ready to generate the keyword map, but let's first understand what keyword map really is. Keyword map is a simple report, which I actually call a reference report, that is showing all your URLs with the matching keywords they're ranking for. It is a very neat and quick deliverable you can send to your clients, for example at the beginning of the campaign. To create a keyword map, we're going to use pivot table. Click anywhere in your dataset, now select Data and Pivot Table. It should create a new tab down the bottom called Pivot Table number 1. Now let's add all the rows that we're going to need in the data. So first of all, URL. I always remove the show totals because that's not really needed. Now add another row, keyword. And again remove the totals. Now, because I like to show a little bit more data in my keyword map, I also add volume and position. Again, both don't need the totals. Data report like this became your keyword map. It just needs a little bit more housekeeping. So let's make the URL column a bit wider Same for the keywords. And volume and position don't need to be so wide. I also like to show them centered. Okay, now the last step, down the bottom, let's rename this tab. And it's keyword map. If we want to, we can make this data a little bit more useful, for example by adding filters. To do that, select the first row and click Create a new filter. Now, usually the issue would be that these cells are empty. Fortunately, with the pivot table, we can select an option Repeat Row Labels and have them populated. It is now very easy, for example, to get all the keywords or all the URLs, ranking for keywords including charity. Clear this option, start typing charity, and can now select all of them. There we go. With the initial set of data, let's now start creating a cannibalization report. But what is cannibalization? Josh already explains it in his video linked to in the description below, but just quickly, cannibalization is a situation when your site is ranking for the same keyword with 2 or more different URLs. I personally distinct 2 different types of cannibalization. A good cannibalization, which you actually want. For example, when you are ranking 2nd and 3rd for the same keyword. The other type is bad cannibalization, which you actually want to fix. It could be caused by incorrect internal navigation, link building targeting URLs with the same anchor text, or 2 or more pages optimized for the same keyword but ranking on the 2nd or 3rd page. With this so-called bad cannibalization, there is a high chance that 2 or more URLs are actually too weak to rank high for this keyword separately, or could even confuse Google as to which one should it rank. One of them, however, should be able to rank much higher if the others weren't targeting the same keyword. Cannibalization in general could be a very complex topic, and I will surely have a dedicated video, so watch out for it. To create a cannibalization report, we'll also start with creating a pivot table. So again, go to Data, Pivot Table, and wait for it to load. Now, it's going to be very easy because cannibalization report will essentially be very similar to keyword map. The only difference is that you don't really need a URL and all the matching keywords for that URL. You actually need all keywords and their matching URLs. So I'm going to first add rows, and the first one will be keyword in this case. Now, URL. And I can also add some additional information like position and the search volume. Switch off the totals. And you can repeat the row labels again. I actually made a little mistake because for the cannibalization audit, you don't actually need the first columns with the keywords to repeat the rows. Let's untick it then and wait for the report to load again. With that prepared data, we now need 2 additional columns. First one will indicate if the keyword is cannibalized, so let's call it cannibalized. Second column is only our temporary helper, so I'm going to call it helper. Now is the time to apply a filter. So select the first row and click Add a filter. Now I'm going to filter out all the keywords that say blank. These are definitely all the keywords that are cannibalized, because blank means that there is more than one URL where the keyword is ranking for. So clear the list and select only blanks. Apply. The list now consists of everything that we know for sure is cannibalized. So I'm going to go to the very bottom of the list. In our is cannibalized or cannibalized column, I'll confirm that it is cannibalized. The same text should be applied to all of the rows above. Now we can undo the filter. So select all and apply. At this moment we're going to put our helper column into use. And quite frankly, it's going to probably be the most confusing moment of this tutorial. Now, we need to understand one thing. Current set of data that is on our screen reveals all the cannibalized keywords, but doesn't actually reveal the actual keyword and the actual first URL or the URL that is ranking higher for that keyword. So this is what we're going to do with our helper. I have a little formula that I created a minute ago, and I'm just going to paste it in here. Okay, in this formula, I'm actually using the same keyword, or actually a string, that I'm using in our cannibalized column. So for example, here. Okay, you have to do that. You have to make sure that this keyword or this string that you're using here is matching the one in the formula here, because we're actually comparing this cannibalized column with it. Okay, now the last part of it is going to say whenever there's a keyword here, so for example here, and the next row of column F, which is our cannibalized column, is actually defined as cannibalized, so which means our cannibalized string, it's going to say cannibalization root, and this is what I'm going to call these keywords. Okay, let's test how it works. Okay, I'm going to copy it over in all columns, sorry, in all rows under the helper column. Okay, when it's done, let's wait for the formula to actually calculate. I'm going to just quickly skim through and see if it has applied to everywhere I wanted it to apply. And we can actually see that it has. Okay, let's go to the very top of the spreadsheet and filter everything out from the helper column that is blank. Okay, leaving only cannibalization root. Right, as you can see, I have all the keywords and no blanks in the column keyword. Okay, now I'm just going to say that these are actually my cannibalization roots. Okay, and I'm going to copy it over into all of the words or all of the rows here. Now in this moment I don't actually need the helper column any longer. So let's undo its filtering and remove it. Now if we apply a filter to remove all the blanks from our cannibalized column, this is going to show all our cannibalization roots, so the keywords that are, or the URLs that are actually ranking first for that keyword, and all our cannibalized keywords with them. Now the last thing to do will be to rename the tab with the pivot table and call it cannibalization report. I really hope you enjoyed this video and will subscribe for more. Now, I wanted to thank Ahrefs for creating such a wonderful tool. I think this is one of the best, if not the best tool in my toolset. I also wanted to thank Suso Digital for allowing me to use their Ahrefs account. Also, thanks guys at Canva, which I'm using to create all these graphics that I'm using in the videos. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with me, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or on my website. Thanks for watching.